Hey guys, welcome back to another video. It's December, this is the last video of the year. It's nearly the New Year's, it's so crazy. If you're new to the channel, my name is Tatsuki. I'm a videographer, photographer, content creator kind of guy. I'm back in Sydney after traveling to Japan for a couple of weeks. Last few videos on the channel, if you guys have been watching, they were really fun to make. Yeah, they're based on day-to-day stuff in Tokyo, cafe hopping, etc. Every time I go back to Japan, I always end up picking up a lot of things. However, since I'm planning to move over there next year, I don't want to bring things over here to then just bring it back there. But that didn't stop me. I did buy a couple of random things, so let's chat about it. Japan runs on cash a lot of the time still, so I picked up this Porter Yoshida camo wallet. It's like a plastic nylon material, feels really cool. I kind of just like the design. It's a very nice piece, and since it's long enough to fit your dollar bills, it keeps them straight. I also like the idea of this in your back pocket with a little bit of color sticking out. It's almost like a handkerchief, but for your pants. Oh, nice. I'm a big notebook guy. I love writing my thoughts and ideas onto paper just to visualize things, so I usually keep something like this with me. I don't know how to pronounce it. I think it's roll-ban. You know, I was in Tokyo in a department store called Loft. They have so many options for stuff like this. It's literally 6 or 7 levels of stationery and random goods. I was torn between the blue and the red. My favorite color is blue, but red is really speaking to me right now, so ended up picking this one up. I went to this big open air museum for Edo period architecture, and in the gift store they had these really cute tako, otherwise octopus paper balloons. I want to break it. There you go. Originally, I was thinking this could be kind of nice if you hung it with a string and you could just dangle it, but honestly, I don't know what to do with this. It's kind of funny. Now, as we're approaching 2026, which is kind of crazy, I have 2 new calendars just to, you know, keep track of the year. You know, I had a daily calendar. One day you tear off a page each day, and it's kind of cool, but it's a lot of effort and a lot of work. So I decided this year, or I guess next year, I'm gonna stick with monthly calendars. Now, this one seems pretty cute. 2026, it's like a slim calendar. I'm not gonna tear it because I'm not there yet, but each month has a different design and you can tear off the page as the months go by. The illustrations also look like they've been stamped with like a hand-carved lino or wood block carving. Very cool textured inky look. I love it. Now this one here was a gift by Ryan. Arigato ne. This one super nice, very cute. It's got a monthly calendar with like a translucent paper on the front. It is the year of the horse. This one also has a very cool graphic design kind of look to it. Super colorful and bold. As you tear off another page for each month, you're revealing a different piece of art, and I think it's quite beautiful, interactive, and playful. Now I bought a lot of coffee beans, so I want to share some of that too. One sec. Oh my god, I just spilled the beans. It's the banana one. That is the best, most interesting coffee bean smell I've ever smelled in my life. Wow, that's so fragrant. As you can see, I have a lot of coffee beans here. I want to talk about each one very briefly. Terraform Coffee Roasters, they had a nice pop-up in Sendagaya. Very chill outdoor spot with a lot of selections for coffee beans. Picked up this one. Very nice lighter roast washed coffee. It has like fruity floral notes and yeah, like a plum flavor. It's very nice. This bag is from Fulton Coffee Roasters. I picked this up from their roastery site. It's located next to a river. It's a very scenic area. Another wash process, green apple tea. It's a very light roast flavor as well. And I've been drinking this one right now, actually. This is what I'm drinking right here. I haven't tried this yet. This is from Hide Coffee Beans store. This is on the east side of Tokyo. This was a dark roast of coffee beans, very strong, like chocolate flavors. I think I want to try this one iced, especially as it's getting a little hotter now in summer. Like an iced beverage with a dark roast is so ideal. I got these 2 from Glitch Coffee Roasters. Now these are the most interesting coffee beans that I've ever tasted and smelled in my whole life. I spilled the one just then. Oh! that smells like bananas and chocolate with black tea. A very like rich, juicy, sweet taste. Apparently it was fermented with banana peels over an anaerobic process, and this leads to a very fragrant, like chocolate banana smell. I wish you could smell this right now. It's just so amazing. Oh, that's right. This one is a lychee flavor, and it really has like those sweet, like fragrant, fruity lychee notes. That's amazing. Wow, I feel like I should try making that right now too. It's very, very nice. I remember this was a very tea-like, smooth beverage. We enjoyed drinking this together with peace and tamaki. It was such a lovely evening.
Oh, the banana one? Oh, bro, it's fire, bro.
Yeah.
Banana was crazy.
Now the last one that I have here, this is by Coffee Mamea. Now they're one of the most famous coffee shops in Tokyo. I want to say they have a great little customer interaction with the barista. They stock so many different roasters. We got this one from Poma, which is from Copenhagen. Orange, apricot, and brown sugar. Now when we tried this, I knew it would be perfect for cold brew. So that's why I got it. I want to make cold brew with it. And the barista was very kind to write a brewing recipe on how to create cold brew with this. And they also included like a little granule size for how fine you should grind your beans. So it's been a while since I've made cold brew myself, so I thought, why don't we make it together? It's very easy, and it is a perfect little recipe for warmer days. Let's do it. The ratio for the brew is 1 to 15, so we got 1 gram of coffee to 15 mils of water. Now in this case, we're going to be doing 100 grams of coffee to 1,500 mils of water. I just grinded up the beans to what was suggested, which is about this size here, and there's a bit of a mess. Now this is as complicated as it gets for cold brew. Practically just put the beans. This is a cold brew vessel by Hario, I think. All you got to do is add the coffee beans into this top compartment, which is a filter, and then you just add water until around here, and then we're going to leave it for 13 to 14 hours. Oh, in room temperature. We've got our cold brew. The easiest part is done. Now the hardest part is waiting. 13 to 14 hours apparently is the best period for this to be brewed. And then we'll see what happens. Now, speaking of coffee, I've been collecting coffee filter papers for quite a while now. I have a lot. These are from my daily coffees, and I didn't really know what to do with them until recently when I got gifted these Sharpie pens. Now, these might look quite ordinary, but they have a very inky tip, and I found it very fun to just draw little random illustrations onto the filter paper itself, which has a very nice, like, fibrous texture. As I work on a digital space most of the time, I've been really getting into this mixed media thing, and towards the end of the year, I've been focusing a lot, whether that's just scanning things, taking pictures with like Polaroids like this. It's fun because when I'm traveling now, especially on my last trip, I'm very aware and like I'm thinking a lot about the things that I want to bring home and scan. So I have heaps of little documents here that I want to scan and repurpose in some kind of video format or mixed media format. Now, as we're getting to the end of the year, I think it's a great time to reflect, but also try new things because like you may as well. And I think it is a great way to ramp up your confidence and momentum leading into 2026. Now, Skillshare, they are sponsoring today's video again, so I'd love to chat about another class that I am taking. If you guys didn't already know, Skillshare, it is the largest online learning platform with over 1,000 different classes made by creators for creators. Whether that's videography, digital illustration, or for instance, drawing, Skillshare will probably have a class for you. Now last month, I watched a class by Tom who created a final image very textured through layers of different mixed mediums. I thought this was very fascinating, so I looked at some of his other classes and came across this brainstorming and concept creation class, which I think was very interesting. Now in this class he breaks down what conceptual illustration is, from the idea creation to symbols and how to create an image that has a message. I thought this was very interesting because, for instance, I drew this fish onto my own little filter paper. If you zoom in a little bit, you get fish scales. Now this could be used not only as a representation of fish, but for instance, a lot of the times in like kimono gara, like patterns and stuff in Japanese textures and textiles. And a lot of the times they're based off natural things like waves or leaves. And I just think that it is a very interesting way to think about concepts, and even together, they look kind of nice. Actually, I should probably scan this. I think that would look pretty cool. As someone who creates video and art, I think it's a very important thing to understand how other people work with their own creative process. Tom goes through his creative process where he brainstorms different ideas and concepts. He comes up with some rough sketches with symbols and meanings, which then of course he refines and creates final images. The classes in Skillshare are structured, and I think I learned better this way because instead of a long 1 hour video, they're broken up into different chapters where you can revisit them at different points. So if you don't get it the first time, you can just watch it again. So if you guys are interested in trying something new, the first 500 people to use my link in the description or scan this QR code will receive a 1-month free trial of Skillshare. You can get started today. Anyway, like I mentioned, I've got a lot of things to scan, so why don't we do that? It's so fresh.
No.
Oh, you're so small.
Hello. You think we have food?
That's cute. Should we try to get closer? Oh yeah. The blue ocean, mate. Oh wow. All right, we made it to the beach. We're gonna be snorkeling here. Just get in the water, it's so beautiful. Today is a nice sunny day compared to yesterday. And we are at the right location, I think. What a place. Space.
You're so rude.
I don't know what to put. Ma. Oh. Come on. Look at the view. Oh. This has got to be like at least like top 5 coffees of all time. Post snorkeling coffee. I think another one, hiking in the mountains, making coffee in a small hut. That was also elite. I should just bring this everywhere.
You should.
Cheers. The last few days have been 40 degrees Celsius. No exaggeration, it feels like the middle of the desert. And I've just been looking at some outfit inspirations for the other side of the world, which is in winter. All of this cool gear and clothing, it's super nice and warm, but it's just way too hot for this weather. Go Out magazine is the best. As the last video of the year, I thought it'd be fun to chat with you guys, so I set up a Q&A on Instagram. So many questions, guys. Thank you so much. I'm just gonna randomly select a few and answer those. Has your perspective on content creation changed from when you first started to now? I'm very grateful because now this is my full-time job. I do this for a living, and so my perspective has definitely changed to be a little bit more business-minded. I try to keep my approach the same and as genuine as possible between sponsored posts and non-sponsored, more organic posts, and there definitely has just been a shift with the style of work that I do over the years. I guess just figuring out what I like to make and yeah, just having fun with it. I've had a couple of questions regarding how I manage all of my footage, how I record my videos and etc. Essentially, everything is just filmed with my cameras, whether that's my iPhone, my FX3, my other cameras, and then I transfer all of the files onto an SSD. At the moment, I am using Samsung's SSDs, like the T2. This is a T9, I believe. Pretty good, very quick, very fast, a little bit expensive. You can find cheaper alternatives. I work off these, and then when I'm done with my files, I then transfer that to my NAS system, which is like a mini hard drive network that I have, which I can also access over internet. Getting a little bit more serious with this job, so a NAS system is really, really good. Favorite swimming spots in Sydney? Definitely Gordon's Bay. I've shown it before on the channel, it's near Bondi Beach. The water, there's a little bit of sand, but the key is that there's rocks on the side, big boulders which you can sit on, sunbathe, and then just jump in. So good. Where would you like to travel next? Somewhere you haven't been before. I've been traveling a lot recently, but it's been within Australia or to Japan and back. So I actually haven't had the chance to visit other countries in quite a long time, but I have always been curious to visit Taiwan. I have a few friends that have been, they say that the coffee and food culture is amazing. I guess it's close proximity to Japan, so I feel like that would be a really fun place to visit sometime in the near future. I think Southeast Asia might be quite nice to visit sometime soon. How's the moving process been? It's been very intense. I actually went back to Japan just to sign a contract recently, so everything's done. I was there for 4 days, I believe. I only just came back from Japan and then I had to go back. It was nice, but it was more of like work, more of a job rather than having fun, if that makes sense. I've been decluttering, selling a lot of things, preparing for the actual move, which will be early next year. But yeah, it has been super exhausting, very mentally taxing as well. But you know, I can really see the future and I think it's very bright and I'm very excited. Favorite film camera is definitely the Mamiya RZ67. Beautiful camera, takes amazing images. I honestly don't use it enough. It's got a great mechanical feeling, a very fun, playful way to shooting photos. And yeah, the image quality is just top class. What's your workout routine? Honestly, nothing crazy, just a little bit of cardio, weightlifting, a push-pull cycle, I guess. I've also been climbing a lot, bouldering specifically. Yeah, it's just super fun. Most worn pair of pants and most worn shirt of this past year. Man, that's tough, bro. I think it's gotta be my barrel black denim. That's just a staple for me. I think it just fits my proportions really well. Honestly, plain white tee. I don't think you can go wrong with that. Favorite video that I've done this year? I think my favorite video that I created this year was a vlog when I went to Yakushima in Japan. It was just like a week of spending time on this tiny little island with rain, a lot of hikes, food with friends. I made a few other videos similar to this when I went to Uluru in Australia, when I went to the Great Barrier Reef. These travel vlogs with friends, I think it's really fun to look back on, and especially while I'm making it, it's really fun because it's kind of like I'm experiencing the whole trip again right after I had the trip. Thanks for all the love on those videos. I have a few questions about how do you start vlogging or how do you create videos if you're a shy person and don't want to be in front of camera. The start is so hard. I've been there and done that. I haven't removed any videos off my YouTube channel, and I think the first video, you can really see how nervous I was talking to camera. There was just like a lack of cadence in my sentence structure, and yeah, it was just very awkward in general, but you just kind of have to go through it. You get used to it and then you can start to speak to camera just normally as you actually are, and yeah, that takes a little while, I'm not gonna lie, but once you get it, then you got it. Perhaps you should start with a silent vlog where you just add subtitles and commentary over the video that you've taken. You can take it to the next step, you can add a voiceover if you want to do that, and then eventually you can just try talking to the camera like this. I think that's a very natural progression. This is a very personal thing, so you're just gonna have to try it yourself and figure it out. What I have learned in 2025. This has been the biggest year of my life with work and personal life. I've set big goals for myself this year, and I think because I had a goal in mind, I had a pathway, and I could create my own way to reaching that goal, which I think is very important. If you didn't have a big goal, or a goal in general, then how do you know what steps to take to get there? You might just be taking steps, but it might not be in the right direction, if that makes sense. I think it's really good to dream big because at the end of the day, even if you don't achieve the big dream goal that you created, I'm sure that you're gonna be somewhere close to it, or at least closer than you would have been without trying to manifest that. Now, moving into 2026, I think next year is going to be a really exciting and busy year for me. So I don't know what to expect, but I just want to maintain this momentum that I have with making videos, having fun, and just see where it takes me. I feel really energetic when I create things like this. It's fun for me, and I'm just curious to see what my potential is. I want to create products. I've had this idea for a while. It's something that I want to bring to life. I'm not sure if it's a brand, a product line, merchandise, but I want to create things, physical things that I can bring into this world. I don't want to say too much at this point specifically, but yeah, I want something to happen in 2026. Thank you so much for all of the questions. I'm very grateful that you guys are all so curious about what I do, and if I could bring any insight to you guys, I'm also very happy. It's the end of the year. I hope all of you get to enjoy a nice holiday break, spend some time with your family if you can, and yeah, have a safe New Year's, and I'll see you on the other side. Peace.